What's going on, everyone? So it's been a little while since I did a video, and I said that I'd try and get a video out each day for the next 2 months. It's going to be tricky, but this is the first one. So my last video was visiting Iceland, and some of the sites we visited were fantastic, and the photography and sort of aerial footage I got with the drones really came out well. Okay, so a week passes by and then something really crap happened to me, and it was something completely unexpected. I'm still quite shocked by it, but these things happen, we move forward. However, it has given me inspiration for this video. So what's this video going to be about? Well, put simply, it's who you can trust to support you, being a photographer, videographer or content creator. And sometimes you've got to really think about these things. So surrounding yourself with people who are going to support you. Now, it's very easy for family to support you, although in my experience, family, they're not the best support, believe it or not, because sometimes family will just support you for the sake of supporting you. They're not going to give you any good constructive criticism or sort of advice on what you need to do, what you could have improved on, what didn't look so good. I mean, I remember I put up a photograph, it was absolutely terrible. I put it up on Facebook, and my grandma or someone, I think it might be my grandma or my dad, commented, "This is such a good photograph, you're so talented." The photograph was crap, it was garbage. Okay, sometimes you need realistic, direct support where they're going to criticise and say, look, you could have done this a little bit better. So how do you get that? So you need to make sure you're surrounding yourself with other creatives or other people who have got a creative mindset. They've also got their own thing going on. It doesn't have to be the same as yours. It doesn't have to be, for me, just photography or drone stuff. Okay, it could be videographers or other creative work, music, stuff like that. Somebody who's got a similar mindset and similar aims and knows the challenges that we have to go through as creative people. And typically these are the people who are going to support you when it's nothing, when there's nothing happening, when you're just getting started out, when you are literally at the bottom of the ladder. They've been with you since day one. Now, yeah, you're going to meet other people as you progress and they'll keep supporting you, and that's what it's all about, creating a network of people supporting each other. So if you're a photographer, videographer, drone guy or whatever else it is, just try and support each other. Jump on someone's channel who's developing, help them out, be it from the bottom to the top. Okay, just always support each other as creatives, because that's where the real help is going to happen and the real support. So passive support. Passive support can be an absolute nightmare. Now, this typically comes from loved ones, people who are very close to you, that sort of thing, where they're supporting you as of when you're doing really well, but then when you're hitting a bit of a low and you're not quite getting as much workflow or you're struggling to develop certain things, they're not going to be there to pick you up. They just like to see you doing well and support you as you can. Now, I say loved ones because through my experience it has happened where people really don't see the end goal as an actual realistic aim. So for me, I want to go full-time commercial fashion photographer, working out of New York, working for huge magazines, huge companies and meeting extraordinary people. That is my aim, to travel, network and do those things and earn good money doing it. But a lot of people, unfortunately, will never see that as a realistic dream. They will not believe in it, or it just doesn't line up with what they want to achieve with you either. And it sort of becomes passive support, where they'll support you when it's actually doing really well, when you're getting the jobs in, you're getting all that creative work going, you're progressing. But then when you hit that little bit of a stale period, they're not going to be there to support you. So just, I'm not saying get rid of them, you should never do that, but just make sure you know when to identify who it's going to be and what they're going to do, because you can't then look to them for any sort of support or sort of pick-me-ups or motivation or inspiration to crack on. Because sometimes, unfortunately, some people will just turn around and say, look, is this career path really sustainable? Is it going to work? Because let's be fair, too many people think about this first and they expect this already there, whereas sometimes you've got to expect, look, it's going to take me a while to get here, I'm not going to earn enough of this to get there, but one day, this and this is going to line up. Alright? You never start off at the top, you've got to start at the bottom, work yourself up in the creative industry. So just look out for those people who are passively supporting you, because they can bring you down and they can actually delay your progress. As long as you can identify them, you'll be fine. Okay, enough going on about support. Like I said, I just wanted this to be a short video talking about a little bit of my past experience and what I can advise to others to gain support and help. My next video, we've got something really interesting. So I've got the DJI Avata. Now, prior to this, I actually got the Mavic Air 2. So this is a completely different drone. I mean, I've had a bit of like play with it, and it's very good. It's fantastic, and the best bit, you get these like FPV goggles. So I got the Goggle V2, and I mean, just look how goofy these things are. Kind of look like a, I don't know, like a Dalek or something. Something from like a sci-fi film. So the next video, we're going to be covering the DJI Avata 2, and I'm going to try and get some really cool cinematic footage, and hopefully I don't crash it too many times. It's a very good little drone, and we'll have a look at the Mavic Air 2 as well, and perhaps I'll do a full video and a comparison between them both. So thanks for watching. If you have any advice for anyone in the comment section, please leave it. What's your sort of experience with people supporting you, be it friends, loved ones, or anyone surrounding your social media, and what advice would you give to others? Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Remember, hit that sub, hit that like, and drop a comment.